Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here, and welcome back to Cuboid Outpost. Last episode we got the quantum compressor going, and I spent a little bit of time in between compressing up all the things we need to make the ultimate singularity. So lapis and steel and tin, and you needed 2,000 of each item, and then in this pattern, and we can get the ultimate singularity. So you can see my inventory is still empty from where I was doing it. That can go there. Upstairs, we're probably still waiting on this guy. He's about, and I did realise I had this button set wrong. I needed it set to this ME condenser, and we only need 256,000. So at the moment, I've got two cobble generators up here with ultimate upgrades. So it's pulling out a stack a second to try and complete this as quick as possible. Again, I can, take my singularity here, and let me just, you know what, it can just go in here for the moment. I could potentially get in here and, I don't know, grab a whole bunch of cobble. And that's going to have to regenerate, but, and then come in here and dump it in. But things are taking a while. What I was doing here is I was using nuggets. I was using like nickel nuggets here and just grabbing a whole inventory full and processing it through to bring up the number. And it's getting there, right? It's just going to take a few more moments. Outside, and again, I've got none of my materials on me, we have our nitro crystals. 16 of them from what we did before. And let's jump down here. Power to the person. That ticks off this one. We're going to get some more. We need to make a nitro capacitor. Shouldn't be too hard. So let's make one of them. Nitro capacitor. So if I go control click, start. There is the nitro capacitor. And I'll pop these nitro crystals back in here for now. So the only thing left in this one is to make the nitro energizing rod. And I should have I did get a couple of capacitors. So let's pop that in there and go, can I have one of these? Is that a thing? Can I? Sure, let's go control click. And that is going to take a moment. Because they'll be out there making all sorts of bits and pieces. Generating all the things. Look at it go. It's in here. Yeah, we still got to make a few. Yeah, you guys be quiet. It's enough. Enough out of you. So it's going to take a few moments to get through all those items. And then we will have the nitro laser pointer thing and be underway. And then that'll be that whole quest line. That'll be that whole power to the person quest line done. Slaughterhouse is still on the way. I still haven't made all these things. Fermented spider eye. And I could probably do this. Let's try. Spider. Just need some sugar. Sugar. Thank you. There we go, there's fermented spider eye. Cool. And then it's just a case of making all the traps. Otherwise, that's all that is needed for this one too. I do need to get some phantom membranes, and I don't tend to sleep. Well, I tend to not stay awake all night. So worst case, I need to actually just go through the nights. But other than that, all these are just going to require more blank plates. So it's just black dye. Cool. So, I haven't done anything in packy bags. So extending reality, we're literally now waiting on those singularities. And then we've got everything we need to make the key to everything. Now that you've visited and hopefully conquered the End and the Nether, and have pulled together all of the requirements needed, you should be able to make yourself a block of energized that'll dovium. Apart from looking a bit ridiculous and cool at the same time, the most important thing to recognize is that we believe that this block of material, when used in a cryogenic dimensional teleporter, will open up a pathway to another new dimension. Some postulate that this is just going to target an existing dimension, whereas others, including the cake lady, Cheyenne, if that's how you pronounce it again, that one, for whatever that's worth, think it's actually going to be brought into existence. Either way, we believe this one is something special. According to the science division, this dimension could be teeming with life that should have sentient beings, albeit a little undercooked, and should offer you a chance at having a fairly normal, if agrarian, existence. Given where we are and what's happened to your home, this has got to be an upgrade, right? Well, we'll leave that assessment to you. This is as far as we go. From here on out, you're on your own. Explore your new world, apply what you've learned so far, and try not to mess this one up as badly as we did our own. So this will unlock an overworld. And then everything else in here is just ticking off quests. So in the case of, let's get all my items back. That. Sure, let's just do this. Oh, I didn't need that. Don't need the turtle egg either. But I need to obviously work out where I'm putting things. No. Sword. No, that's fine. I'll work the rest out. But with a builder, maybe. So the next sort of bits and pieces while we're waiting for. Oh, we've got one. While we're waiting for that, we have one. So that's all of them. This one we don't need at the moment. We need to do this. So this guy is each of them a bucket of ether gas. That's fine. Another blaze lantern. So let's get another blaze lantern to start with. Did I have one? I have one. All the things we need, right? Need one of these. Still don't have that. Oh, I may as well do this. Nitro. Cool. That was that quest. Let's put that away. So I need that. I need that. That. What else is it? Block of that'll do, and an ether gas bucket. That. Block of that'll do. There's the bucket. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So, this is actually charging in my inventory, so that's not exactly exciting. You can go there. I think I'd like you connected. No, that's not rotate. Config. Oop. Hello? Why are you being silly? Why are you being so silly? Hello? Just doesn't want to know. I want you to connect to that one. No, you're not going to? Started linking? Goodness me. Alright, let's get these things in here. So that, and this. Yep, and it needs 20 million. Alright, see you in a few hours. It's not going to take forever. It's going to take a moment. But as I was just saying, we're going to need another one of those cryogenic thingos. So that's the cryogenic. These hat-looking things. We need one of them. Cool. And a fridge. And what else? Blast chiller. It's nice having all these things available to just click on and things happen. Control circuits will happen. Those diamond doobies will occur at some point. It's making them now. It's at 8 million. What do we like for power? Fine. Pretty good. Wither's still chilling over there. I don't know what blocks we need around the outside of this one. We'll find out eventually. Alright, as I was starting to say, all the other stuff is just literally ticking off boxes. So making an ender chest and making these updates are all extras. So I, can go through here and claim each of these. There's got what, 10 of them. E. Alright, so this. Why? Cool. So I'm just going to need one of those power things. Whatever they're called. This, the ender gate. I don't want to sleep. But I do want to sleep. I want to get the phantoms. Glad they can't really see me. Best thing about those boots I'm wearing. Right, that'll have power. As soon as we get that block made, like that, that didn't work. There you go. As it spins, it's powered. There we go. Everything's powered. Let's see. What else can we clean off? That one, yes, we're going to get a key. It's just a unlock stage Cuboid Overworld. And then it wants us to go to Cuboid Overworld. So, do I have another waystone? I've got 6 levels. Let's see if we've got a waystone. No. Why do I not have a waystone? Here it is. Sure, let's put some stuff away. I'll keep a hold of a few things. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to... I mean, I could technically do that upgrade now. Where is it? Maybe it's in here. I have like an infinity booster thing. Infinity range booster. I know it's going to chew a lot of power, but I don't know if it's cross-dimensional. I don't think it is, actually. Is there a usage of this? Yes, you need 4 nether stars and an eye of ender. And 4 of them. So that's not going to happen. Leave that for the moment. Okay, so I've got a warp stone. Put you away, and you. Cool. Let's go and check out the overworld. Well, yeah, that's a great place to land. Alright. Not super excited by my landing spot. Is everything charging? Oh, hello. My. How fortunate of a place to land. That's awesome. I love it. Fauna's in the water? Really? Dolphin mobs? And steal your stuff? Eh. It's covered in them. Look at it. Pretty awesome. They're riding dolphins. You are a pirate. Oh, a village. A pretty decent village. Have a look around. Oh, it's a massive. Look at the size of the place. That's awesome. So they may even have their own waystone already. There it is. A dungeon. Oh, I need some quarries. Where is a quarry when you need it? Bing. And there's another village here and another dungeon. Loving it. What an awesome spawn. Wherever this is. A witch house in the wood. Zipping around with a jetpack is fantastic as well. I just don't have access to any of my items. There's a lot to see here. Oh, you're on the roof. It's 2 villages. It's one here too. Either way, we have a teleport to the overworld. I'll say you want a hand, mate. I think you're good. It's an Enderman. Yeah. Got him too. So yeah, lots of stuff that we can loot. And as I said, like there's these dungeons. Some decent loot here. And running a quarry or two. Whoa. All the items, even though we don't really need it. Look at these pillagers. How you doing, buddy? Not really scared of you guys. Really? They're doing a bit of damage. It's not enough to actually make me worried. Yeah, I don't know. Again, you know, because we're kind of OP anyway, right? I don't need a lot of the materials that you collect from this sort of thing. Redstone and that, I don't need it. Still cool to investigate. Just can, take some of this stuff and not worry too much about it. Got an advancement? What's that one? Open 50 instance per player loot containers. Killed 10 raiders. Yeah. Pretty cool. This is pretty poly. Again, nothing super exciting here. Whee. That's not very nice. This guy's got some power. The ender pearls, anyone? Anyway, all sorts going on here. They're not moving though. Kidding them all. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, let's head back to the cuboid dimension. Home. Yes, it's going to take a couple of levels, but we just earned a few levels. Some crimson planks, some spar. Yeah, some banners, bits and pieces. I'll go and drop all of this stuff through the disenchanter. One, boop. Because why not? Oh, gee, that had heaps on it. All right. So, this being said, we now have the ability to visit the overworld and collect some of the stuff that we can't get here. But again, most of it we can, and most of it is infinite in this world. So, yeah. All right, give me a couple of seconds. I'm going to work through a few things, and I'll be back very shortly. Alrighty, so I'm just sitting here going through and ticking off a bunch of more quests that are needed. So like ender chest, etc., making them so I can potentially send things back from the overworld. Really, just ticking off a lot of those bits and pieces. There's so many little things that we can do. Like example, this pump. So let's make the pump. I've probably got one somewhere, but let's make. Did have my smoosher. Smoosh. That'll do. Let's just make 64 iron plates. I'm fine with that. So pump. So one of these. Some of this. Glad I made the 64. And then this. Cool. Fluid pipe, I probably need one of them. Yep, very good. So again, it's literally just going through and knocking off each of the items. Smart fluid pipe, ender tank. What do you need? I don't know if we can make them. Let's smart. Fluid pipe. Some copper plates. On that schmoocher again. There we go. So it's smart. Fluid pipe. I need to do the old rose quartz and sandpaper. Do I still have some of that? And paper. Cool. Rose quartz. Cool. And then smart. Electron tube. Smart fluid pipe. Again, it's literally just doing each of these quests to tick them off. The last quest in this one here. Well done, you've reached the end of the survival guide. Welcome to your new life. There is more though. There are a bunch of additional structures, dungeons, villages, pillages, and more. It's entirely up to you as to whether you feel you're done, want to explore some more, or want to dig deeper into the different tools and technologies available. Your main choice though is this. Pillage this dimension for personnel and materials to supplement your existing base and world, or head out and subjugate the masses on this one. Whatever you decide, thanks for taking the time and putting in the effort to get this far. I hope you found the end of existence as you knew it to be a raw, rewarding experience. Yours sincerely, Cuboid Corp. And we get grants immunity, slowness, no, mixed color, dragon scale, whatever that does. Yeah, take that. Why not? So yeah, obviously, as I said, it's now just a case of finishing off each machine, each thing, and let's claim that. And going from there. There's a lot of little bits and pieces that are required to make, and a lot of stuff that is just grindy materials, just making stuff for the sake of making stuff, just to tick it off. And I'll probably go through and do this. I wouldn't mind, playing around a little bit. Some of this stuff I've done. Some of it I don't need to do. Yeah. Again, I'll do this for my own benefit more than anything. I don't think I will come back and do any more of this pack. So we will call this the end. There is no need for me to do any others. We've done the quest line. We've got most of the things done. There's a whole line of trees there to make. But I do want to say to the pack creators that this is a really well done pack. I do enjoy the storyline, the 1 to 5 part here. I think they've done a fantastic job, and I'd like to see more packs with that underlying story, with that thing that you're meant to do, not just a bunch of things to tick and flick. Each of these had a reason for being done. Each of them led into the next thing. They weren't just gated behind it, but they actually, had some different, reason for doing it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I am going to wrap up here. Thank you for everyone who watched the series. Comments down below. I'm not sure what pack I'll do next. I may just go... it'll be another single player pack. I'll find a pack that I want to play and work my way through it. Most likely be a questing pack. Not 100% sure what yet though. But until next time, again, thank you for watching. Leave those comments down there. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.